match. Guilford College. Guilford sitting at 6-3 this season, 3-0 within the ODAC. Roanoke 4-5, 2-2 within ODAC play. Sarah Everett's part of the starting lineup in to take on the opening draw for the Maroons. She joins Nisley, Golden, Narwitz, Wager, Scheitzel, Everett, Banana, Rickert, Miller, Harchie, and Vogel. Part of Roanoke. Lauren Curtin. Wager controls the draw as she moves down the right side. Roanoke in the home whites going right to left. Guilford in the road blacks. They go left to right in goal for the Quakers today. The junior out of Ohio, Liza Metler, as Wager dumped along the near side. A foul here against Guilford. A free position opportunity early on for Kathleen Wager.
And Nick, you see just how important the draw control is. Roanoke is 1 for 1 already in this game, and they already get a free position, a chance at a goal.
As Wager walks in, bounce shot, she scores. Wager on the board early, her team high 30th goal of the season, her 32nd point. And it's 1-0 Roanoke, 29-20 to go in the first half.
Well, actually, Nick Bonanno took the lead, and now she has 51 points over Wager, both players still being offensive weapons for Roanoke.
Wager has the most goals, Bonanno with the most points. Off the draw, Everts sent it the way of Wager, who was unable to handle it. Up with the ground ball is Keene. Keene moving down the near side, puts the brakes on and she gives it up. Guilford having some trouble with the pass. The Quakers up with it as Coley dodges past two Maroons, gives it up along the near side. Keene walking into the offensive set, skips it down around behind the net. Quakers get the offense set up. 60 seconds in. Dump back down behind the net for Keene. Keene goes up the far side. At the top now it's Bradford. Bradford pestered by Everett's, got her stick on the pass. Everett's up with the ground ball as Maroon's able to force the turnover. Everett's the outlet pass taken ahead of the play by Jamie Golden. Golden races past one Quaker, now splits past another. She's bumped as she moves down the right side, looks for Bonanno in front, can't find anything. Gold moves around behind, fed out in front. Roanoke unable to get their stick on it. Wager coming in after the ground ball. It's swatted away from her. Guilford comes up with the GB as the Quakers will look to start the clear.
Unfortunately, they couldn't control that feed. If Roanoke's going to beat the 3-0 Guilford and ODAC, they need to be able to handle those feeds in traffic right in front of the net and get some pretty good goals.
Frazier tries to split dodge past Archie. Now gives it up on the left side. Guilford looking to feed it towards the front. They send it down low. That shot sent wide of the net. Vogel may have gotten a piece of it on its way out. Pulling the trigger there was Keene. Guilford will bring it in from behind the net. 1-0 in favor of the Maroons as Kathleen Wager has her 30th goal of the season. Roanoke picks off the pass. The Maroons coming back up the other way. Lead pass for Narwitz was out of her reach. Heads up play, though, by Bonanno. She can't handle the ground ball as she had gotten in position. Narwitz back after on the far side as it's chipped up in the air towards the sideline. Guilford unable to stay in bounds. Possession will go back to the Maroons along the far sideline. Narwitz starts with it. Tried to send a pass to the middle for Jamie Golden. Pass was out of her reach. Guilford will come up with the ground ball on the near side. Falzarino plays it ahead. Keene walking with it now in the near wing as she sends it towards the front. Frazier turns now down around behind. Frazier covered by Lauren Miller. Tried to feed that pass to the front. It got through. Golden after the ground ball. Bump, but she comes up with it. Steps past two Quakers as she now across midfield. Golden moving ahead as she crosses the restraining line down the right side. Golden ahead for Bonanno. Bonanno in, cross dodges around one. The shot, she scores. Bonanno, the face dodge as she came all the way to the near side, stick still in her right hand, and able to beat Metler in the top right corner. For Bonanno, her 29th goalie of the season. Team high 52nd point. And Roanoke takes a 2-0 lead, 26:41 to go in the first half.
Yeah, Nick, that was a great job by Golden to pick up that ground ball with two men on her and then getting all the way down the field, basically making the transition by herself and then passing to Bonanno. Great goal.
Great work by Roanoke on the clear as well as in the transition. Tara Everts will again go on the draw for the Maroons. Freshman with 22 goals, 29 points. as both Wager and a Quaker came in from the near side early. I believe they're not going to foul anyone, just do the draw over again. It's Wager and Colley who jumped. As they get off the draw, skied up high at the X. Everett's reaching for it with one hand. She can't come up with it, but we have a foul against Roanoke. Guilford will start with it just short of midfield. As the Quakers moving down the wing. It's played back out towards midfield. Guilford will retreat before they move ahead. Lead pass taken by Garcia along the near side. She steps it over the restraining line. Garcia walking the top. Now moves down the left side, covered by Miller. Tries to force her way to the front. Instead, dishes it down around behind. Pass to the top, unable to be handled. Coming up with the ground ball is Colley. Colley tries to dodge past Everett. Moving down the left side. A foul, though, against Everett. Actually, they're going to get Rickert for the foul. A free position chance from the left side for Guilford. They're in a 2-0 game. As it's fed towards the near side. Great look with a shot. They score. Summer Frazier, the senior midfielder, on the board.
Great job by Guilford getting that goal. But Roanoke's defense, you can see, is very aggressive. They're going to give away some free positions, but in the past they've been doing a good job of preventing those free positions, Nick. So if they can start stopping those free positions and stay aggressive on the field on defense, Roanoke will look pretty good today.
It was also a great look off the free position. Rather than try and go towards the net, I had Frazier open on the near side. I elected to find her instead as Frazier walked right in for her 27th tally of the season.
That's something Roanoke hasn't seen a lot, where people passing it instead of just going straight to the goal, which is what Roanoke's used to, just converging in on that player.
Great heads-up play by Lily Colley. 25:05 to go in the first. Roanoke lead now cut to 2-1 as Wager comes up with the ground ball. Another draw control for the Maroons as Wager tries to move down the right side. She's bumped hard. That's going to be a foul against Guilford. Wager gets set from the right side. And she tried to protect the stick, had it knocked away. Guilford up with the ground ball, turning away from pressure is Summer Frazier. Frazier's pass ahead. It's taken now by Lily Colley. Had she taken the pass clean, she would have had a 2-on-1 moving all the way in past the restraining line. Colley battling for the ground ball, comes up with it. Norwitz came back, tried to knock it free, couldn't. Guilford has it ahead, now in over the restraining line. As a pass tried to get forced down low by Keene. Getting her stick on that to knock it away was Harchie. She's up with the ground ball behind her net. Saw Harchie score a goal against Randolph-Macon here a week ago. She outlets for Deverts up the right side. Everett's nice face down. She got around Garcia. She moves ahead. Everett's tried to cross over her face again. She's fouled. TJ, a face dodge, something so simple but really effective. We see it a lot in the men's game. I think it works even better out in the women's game as it's fed out in front for Wager. She tried to turn had her stick check, ground ball taken by Guilford.
Yeah, Nick, it's something even harder to do in women's lacrosse because they don't have a pocket.
No pocket.
And people don't expect it, so when you do it, the defense isn't really set up for face dodges. So when you can complete those face dodges, you can get a step ahead of your man and closer to the goal.
That's the ball out of bounds in the near corner. Guilford will take it in. A swarm of Maroons around as that one launched away. Quaker's coming up the near side. It's put ahead by Colley. Taken on the near side by Frazier as she turns into the middle. Frazier working the offense set up now. Tries to race around Vogel. Cycles it down the left side. Guilford plays it to X. Nobody picks her up. Coming up the near side, a save made by Curtin in close. Harchie up with the ground ball on the near side. Quaker trying to body Harchie off. She continues to motor. Harchie forced out of bounds. It's going to be a foul against Guilford. Foul tag to Becca Colley. Archie plays this one into the middle for Banana, who takes it on the run. She doubles back now across midfield. Banana around one Quaker, now cuts inside on another. She was bumped. That'll draw another foul against Guilford. As Banana starts up again, plays it down the right side for Liz Narwitz. TJ, we really haven't seen Roanoke's offense get set up and work, and we're 8 minutes in. Most of their goals have come, well, their 2 goals both have come in transition pretty quickly.
That's true, Nick. Roanoke's offense, has been doing a good job in their transition, but they haven't been able to hold it on offense for a while. The Guilford defense has been doing a good job of stopping.
Ooh, as Everett scores.
Right as I say that, Nick.
Everett danced through traffic, dropped the stick down, maybe almost submarine. I put that one past Mettler. Everett's 23rd goal of this season, her 30th point. Gives Roanoke a 3-1 lead, 21:33 to go in the first.
That's true, Nick. As I was saying before, Guilford's defense hasn't really let Roanoke set up. They've been playing him outside on the perimeter really aggressively, just like Roanoke's defense has.
Everett's the freshman out of Goldens Bridge, New York. Everett's will go out and take the jaw for Roanoke. Skied high in the air, punched at by Everett's. Guilford comes up with the ground ball in the draw control. Bumped on the play, though, is Keene as they fight for it again. We have a whistle and a foul against Roanoke. This one on Wager. Guilford plays it in the middle as they look to move ahead. Pass taken down the left side. As Guilford moves through the middle, Lily Colley feeds it in front with a shot and a body save made by Curtin in close on Keene. Howard was open in the middle. Guilford couldn't find her as a pass all the way out to the top for Colley.
It was a great save by Curtin. She's made 2 point-blank saves, Nick, already in this game.
Curtin, good body position, really just came out to challenge the shooter. As down in front, Guilford tried to feed it in close. They score, but a flag comes out. That was a nifty play by the Quakers, although it won't count. The officials sorting things out. I believe a free position opportunity coming up. That'll be for Kat Corella.
It'll be interesting to see if Guilford would do another pass play right here. Now Roanoke will be expecting it. We'll see if it works.
The Maroons have 3 defenders on the near side of the arc, set to crash out in front. Really going to force Kella to do something a little more creative, and she does. She pulls it out and lays it down the left side. As a shot in close, sent wide of the net by Garcia. It looked like Curtin may have gotten a piece of it.
And a mistake by Guilford brings it back to Roanoke ball.
Lost it out of bounds. Steph Vogel will start with it as she hurries up the near side. Vogel check that from behind. Up with the ground ball again. Vogel clears her own restraining line as she's bumped. Foul called here against Lily Colley. As Vogel sends that one for Wager, who was unable to come up with a pass. Roanoke has had some trouble with just throwing and catching the ball today.
Well, they just seemed a little rushed, Nick, especially on offense and transition. The ways they've been getting across midfield is just one person running it down most of the time, where in the past we've seen them pretty much be on the ball and be connected and make these great passes.
As Lily Colley has it as she dodges in front. Colley on her left hand with a shot. She scores. Colley getting her 29th goal of this season. Second highest on this Quakers team. I'll stop the clock at 19:11. 3-2 the score.
Roanoke came off to a strong start, but looks like Guilford is coming back a little bit.
We saw this last game, too, against Lynchburg, as Roanoke was able to pull out to an early lead, but they couldn't keep it. For ultimately falling to the Hornets here on Wednesday.
Yeah, they came out to a 4-1 lead, and they came out strong, and I thought they would just take that lead and just extend it.
It looked like they were going to cruise. As the official checking sticks. As as Everts rips the draw right in the direction of Wager, who takes it on the offensive end of the field. Wager quickly ahead for Bonanno. Bonanno clears goal line extended, moves down around behind. As Roanoke get the offense set up, Wager tries to shake free in front. Trailer entering the play is Morgan Conroy. As Conroy hit at and found. The whistle took a second. Conroy waving at the officials, asking for the call.
Well, she got the call she wanted, it looks like.
No, I mean, she did get popped in the head. I'd want a call, too. Conroy starts with it in the middle. Not much of a lane towards the goal, so she'll pull it out. Roanoke will send it around the perimeter and get the offense working. Everett's behind the net for Bonanno. Bonanno now Wager. On the near side, Wager looking things over. Goes down low, Bonanno tries to wrap the crease, pulls it out, went to cut. Lost her bounce from one knee. She's checked by Bradford. It's going to be a foul against Bradford. Bonanno will start with it. Looks like off the near side of the arc.
Almost a no-angle free position right here, Nick.
It's going to be hard for her to get to the goal.
Oh, she's a pretty crafty offensive player.
She is, and the defenders are going to have to crash down from the top, which will give her a lane. They're restructuring, rather. It's not going to be a free position shot. As this dish down around behind for Jamie Golden. Golden tried to feed that one out in front for Rosie Nisley. Pass up over her head.
Again, it just looks like Roanoke's a little antsy. They're just rushing things, not really taking their time with their offense possessions.
Cauley racing ahead with great speed up the left side. Archie picks her up. Cauley stops, tried to pass it out in front. Archie was able to knock it away and come up with a loose ball.
Great defense by Roanoke. This is what we need to see for the rest of the game.
That's Archie ahead for Jamie Golden. Golden in traffic, rushing ahead. Lost it. Guilford up with the ground balls. Now they feed it on the left side. Trying to start a clear again back the other way. Unable to connect on the pass is now Narwitz up with the ground ball. Narwitz, one of 4 seniors on this year's roster. Gives it up on the near side for Dara Everts. As Rooney stumbling through the crowd. A sunny day in Salem. Accepted students open house for Roanoke College.
Yeah, it's a great day. Second day in a row that Roanoke Women's has played at home when it's sunny. It's almost surprising. All the other games have been at night or rainy. Yeah.
They played here Wednesday. It was gorgeous. As Bonanno unable to come up with the pass, they dig for the ground ball on the near side. Varzano comes up with it as she feeds it ahead. Guilford's pass on the clear to midfield taken by Frazier. She is one of Guilford's 2 goals today as she cuts towards the inside. Frazier gives it up along the left wing. That's now they go goal line extended.
Guilford's transition has been really successful today. They've been just making these great passes and getting it down, almost fast breaks. The defense on Roanoke's side has been pretty good at stopping them, but Guilford's just getting it down the field.
So now we have a crease violation. Spotted from the near side official. As they sort things out, clock down to 15:20 of a 3-2 game. Burns up by 1. Roanoke trying to get back to 500 overall. 4 of their 5 losses, though, coming against ranked teams. I lost to an unranked team was against Lynchburg here at Kerr Stadium on Wednesday. As Guilford feeds down in front, an angle shot. Curtin got a piece of that one. As Frazier bidding for her second.
Guilford's doing all the right things on offense here. They're passing around, waiting for the opportunity, and getting a bunch of shots on goals.
As in close. Foul's going to be tagged here against the Maroons. Just trying to walk in was Garcia. She was hit up high.
And if you can be patient enough for a free position foul, I mean, you're doing pretty good. Drawing fouls in basketball and almost girls across is really similar.
Roanoke has Vogel in front of the crease on the far side to try and get in front. As Garcia walks in, bounce shot, she rang it off the post. She was able to get it past Curtin. As Guilford comes up with the ground ball, still in the offensive set. Near side it comes down for Garcia. Garcia drives to the left, now rolls back to her right, keeping the stick in her right hand throughout the entire process. As now it's going to be a foul here against Guilford. Garcia called for the charge. Everett's will start up for the Maroons. Everett's past her own restraining line. If she keeps going, Roanoke's going to have an extra man opportunity here. As Guilford racing to get back. Fed to the near side for Bonanno. She had Judge in front. Bonanno dodges to her right. Bonanno still with it. Feeds it down around behind for Norwich. Judge shook free in front. Maroons again unable to find her.
And that was another transition by Roanoke where they just had one woman run it down the field the entire length.
That's Bonanno for Judge. Now to the point, Conroy. Conroy, Everett's now Wager. Wager from the near side. Looking things over, moves down the left wing. She plays it one down around behind. That one off the hand of the official. As Guilford up with the ground ball to look to come back the other way. It's Kat Carella tries to cut to the inside. Plays it off on the left wing. Past the head, taken in traffic by Frazier, who turns back. Lofts that one into the middle now for Anna Howard. Howard ahead is a successful clear for Guilford. Colley with it now on the near side. Colley to the top for Carella. Drives on the right side now, plays it down around behind. Quakers racing through X. Fed to the top for Garcia. Garcia gives it up to the top for Colley. Colley cuts into the left side. Everett's on her. Lost the ball in traffic. Steph Vogel up with the ground ball. Tried to protect her stick, and she was fouled.
Great job by Roanoke converging it on the driver right there. Couldn't really see where Guilford was going for with that on that offense possession, but Roanoke did a good job of reading it and converging on the player.
As Wager came up with the pass, that knocked away from her. She's able to play the ball to herself. Came up with it, then lost it. Now has it again as she's bumped. Turns back, looking to get rid of it, using the official as a pick, who just seems to be all over the place right now. Tried to send a pass ahead for Vogel. It was up out of her reach. Falzano up with the ground ball. Goes now for Frazier. Looks to the inside, where she finds Keene. Keene moves down the left. Plays it off for Frazier. Frazier sitting with it. As Guilford will work the ball around. To the near side now, it's Colley. Had a lane, and she come up with a pass. Inside Garcia. Pulls it out back to the near side for Colley. Colley cycles it along the left. Guilford racing through the middle. We're going to have a foul though against the Maroons.
Even though the Maroons are winning right now, Nick, you can't really tell if you didn't know from the scoreboard. Guilford has been dominating on offense possessions. They've had way more than 60% of the time.
The official trying to get things organized. Cat Carella starts from straight out. Plays it goal line extended along the left side. And dropping the pass there was Frazier. Frazier swatted at by Harchie. She moves up, tries to roll. Goal line extended, now plays it out. Skip to the near side for Garcia. Garcia, the leading scorer for Guilford. Tried to feed that one down in front with a shot and a save made in close on the play by Curtin. A freshman looks to start the clear. Looks to find someone open. Goes to Vogel on the near side.
Curtin's doing a great job at saving these point-blank shots, which is probably, arguably, one of the hardest things to do in lacrosse.
Vogel's pass back to the middle, knocked away. Guilford up with the ground ball. They trail by one, just over 10 minutes to go in the first half. The pass in traffic with a bounce shot. Another save made by Curtin in close. That time denying Summer Frazier. Garcia at the top. To the near side now, Colley. Colley feeds it in the middle. Guilford turning in traffic. Vogel got a piece of it as two Maroons collide and go down. Roanoke up with the ground ball. It's Liz Harchie. Harchie around Garcia. Past her own restraining line. She's closed in on quickly by Lily Colley. Harchie protecting her stick. Has Bonanno springing free as she finds her. Bonanno racing in the right side. Took the shot. She scores. Bonanno in transition after the turnover at the other end. And Roanoke back on top now by two. It's 4-3. 9:33 to go in the first half.
Roanoke getting a lot of these goals in transition, Nick. Not having a lot of offense possession time, but they are very successful in these fast break opportunities.
As we have a whistle now. And a timeout taken, I believe, by Coach Schwartz and Roanoke College. We'll step aside for a 2-year score. 9:33 to go in the first half.
After Hobart had eliminated Roanoke from the NCAA tournament in 2 of the previous 3 seasons, Roanoke College finally got its chance for revenge and upended the hosting Panthers with a 1-point victory in the 1978 NCAA Division II Lacrosse Championship. In a game played before 4,200 fans at Hobart's Boswell Field, Roanoke jumped out to a 7-6 first quarter lead, but Hobart bounced back with 5 goals in the second period to take an 11-9 lead at halftime. In the second half, the Maroons' defense stifled the high-octane Hobart attack and outscored the Statesmen 5-2 in the second half. With the game knotted at 13, head coach Paul Griffin ran a trick play to set up the winning goal. In the title game, John Sullivan made 18 saves. Over 3 games in the tournament, he stopped 43 shots and was named the tournament's most valuable player. 5 different players were named to the All-American squad. Roanoke completed that season with a 12-2 overall record, with the lone losses coming at the hands of Division I powers North Carolina and Towson.
Welcome back to Kerr Stadium. Roanoke out of a timeout with a 4-2 lead. And with the draw, sent down towards their own defensive end. Hartry got a piece of it. Garcia up with it. Garcia races down the left side with a full head of steam. Now sends it down around behind. Guilford will get their offense set up down to the final third of the first half. At the top, it's Lily Colley. Colley cuts in left side with a shot. She scores.
And Guilford answers Roanoke after they just got that quick transition goal. As you've seen all game, Guilford is just dominating offense possessions, but they haven't been able to complete and score a lot because they're still down by 1.
Colley getting her second of the game, 30th goal of the season. 9:09 remaining in the first. Back to a 1-goal game. It's 4-3.
And we're coming into the game, Nick, with Wager, Everts, and Bonanno, the top 3-point scorers. They all have tallies in this game. Bonanno with 2, the other 2 with 1.
Bonanno came in leading the Maroons with 51 points. Wager had 41. Everts with 29. After the draw, play's whistle dead. I'm going to go back and do the draw over again. As Garcia and Wager were down. Ground ball taken by Guilford. Found quickly by Lauren Miller. Ahead it comes now for Keene. She'll walk down the left side. Keene's pass behind the net and dropped. Guilford will pick it up uncontested. It's Lily Colley along the far side. And Colley to the top. Colley crosses over on her left hand with a shot. She scores. Colley gets her third of the afternoon. Score now tied at 4. 8:34 to go in the first half. As Coach Schwartz timeout looks like it's backfired almost, as Guilford has come back from a 4-2 deficit now to tie the score.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Mary Schwartz tried to change something on defense or what, but Guilford just got 2 easy, quick goals. And I wouldn't say easy. Actually, it was a good play. It was definitely a good play. They made it look easy, but 2 quick goals nevertheless.
As Garcia and Wager get set for the draw.
And Wager now taking the draw instead of Everts.
Everts lined up as essentially a wing. Skied down towards the right side. Guilford again comes up with the draw control as Keene drops this one back for Corella. Corella past Golden, now gives it up on the near side. Krieger's having trouble with the pass. There's a drop back now for Katie Oliver.
Roanoke's Ride doing a great job at pushing him back, making him work for the transition instead of just getting through.
As the mill now, it's Coley. As Becca Coley sends it down the near wing. Taken by Anna Howard as she rolls to the inside. Tried to send a pass out towards the top. Got away from everybody. Guilford there, though, as they come up with the ground ball. They'll retreat again towards their own end. Look to start up a clear to get the ball back in. Coley sends it for Coley down the near wing.
Great passing by Guilford right there, making up for the mistake in the ground ball and passing and getting back on offense.
Living behind the net is Julia Fraser. Fraser for Garcia. Garcia tries to back down Everts, fights towards the inside, now plunges it to the dot for Lily Colley. Colley races down the left side with good speed, now goes to Garcia. Tries to get in front with a shot, she scores.
And Guilford takes the lead for the first time in this game.
Garcia, the sophomore, getting her 32nd goal of the season. As Guilford takes the lead 5-4, 7:21 to go.
Guilford did a great job at getting that penetration. They drove and then passed it out. It's very similar to the offense of basketball where you want to get that penetration pass out to an open woman and then you have a clear shot. If you draw the defenders, you're taking it away from someone. So
somebody's going to be open.
Exactly.
Archie and Garcia will get lined up for the draw at midfield.
Mary Short's probably trying to change up the draw.
Put Garcia and Harchie out there. A little bit more of an even matchup size-wise. As Guilford again up with another draw control.
Guilford doing a great job of getting the ball, draw control.
We've seen Roanoke dominate them recently.
That's true.
Haven't been able to get to them today as Oliver shakes through 3 Maroons. And she's passed through a straining line.
And it's such a key part of the game because it just gives you possession. If not, for most of the game, even if you're not dominating offensive possession all game, you get the first offensive possession right after the draw. It gives you a chance to score before the other team does. That's a huge opportunity.
Coley tried to cut, lost the ball. Harchie sweeps it up. Harchie sends a pass up the near side, taken by Rosie Nisley. Nisley pressured her own restraining line. On her left hand, moving ahead. Nisley in over the restraining line. Guilford quickly giving chase from behind. Nisley protects her stick. Plays it off for Lily Judge. Judge out in front for Conroy. Couldn't have a look. Goes back behind the net for Bonanno. Opportunity, TJ, for Roanoke to really look for a good scoring opportunity here late in the first half.
Well, even if they don't score right away, that's fine. You need a long offensive possession to get Guilford off this roll they've been having, just keeping it on the right side of the field.
It's behind the net. It's Bonanno. Looks like she wants to go to work. Dodges towards the crease. Out in front with a shot. Stick save made on the play by Metler. Metler looked all kinds of tangled up. Was able to keep stick on stick there with Bonanno. Sent a clear up the near side. Bonanno knocks the ball away, takes it back. Tries the crease on the near side with a bounce shot. Another save made by Metler. Bonanno denied twice in the span of 10 seconds. Metler will play it along the far side. Guilford looks to start the clear. Ahead now for Baldwin. Baldwin bumped that, moving towards the near side. Rather, Falzarino. As Guilford will move down the left side and past the restraining line. Quakers up by 1 as we approach 5 minutes remaining in the first half. Behind the net, Lily Colley looking things over. Now we have a whistle behind the play. I think, was it Rickert stepped in the crease as she was trying to come around?
Not exactly sure what the penalty was, but Guilford will stay with the ball.
Goal line extended along the far side. The Quakers cycled again along the far side. Now to the top for Lily Colley. Garcia cuts under. Colley races towards the right side. On Wager. She's bumped. Got a pass away for Garcia. Steph Vogel now on Garcia. She moves down the near side and gives it up. Kat Carella tries to roll in. Finds nothing. Goes back for Garcia.
Guilford running a similar offense, a similar fast-paced offense to Roanoke, except for Roanoke usually focuses more on X, whereas Guilford's focusing more on the top of the arc.
We saw Lynchburg do that as well on Wednesday. As coming up the near side was Becca Coley. Coley, goal line extended. Sends it out. It's fed down towards the front of the net. Knocked away. Vogel came up the ground ball before it was swatted away from her. Guilford still having trouble before Keene finally corrals it. Rickert rotates onto her as Keene goes down around. From behind the net, it's Julia Frazier. Tried to send it out in front. Roanoke able to knock it free. Maroons up with the ground ball as we have a foul called here against Guilford. Men's lacrosse team winning 18-4, currently over Virginia Wesley in that game. The end of the third. Two teams playing out in Norfolk this afternoon. As Garcia takes a spill, going after Scheitzel. Scheitzel lowers the shoulder, tries to drive in front. Scheitzel, good roll dodge in front with a shot. A save made on the play, but we got a whistle from way back behind the play. Officials sorting things out. Let's see. It's going to be a free position opportunity for Kara Scheitzel.
The last free position opportunity Roanoke had, they were successful.
This is Scheitzel's first free position shot. Comes in from the right side, took a shot up high. She sent it over top of the net, backed up in the play by Nisley.
Not the worst that could happen. Now they still have possession. That's what Roanoke really needs right now. They need a long offensive possession.
Roanoke a chance to tie the game. 2:20 to go in the half. As Bonanno has it along the near side. Bonanno tried to feed that one in front for Wager. She was unable to handle the pass. Roanoke knocks the ball away there from Coley. Back after it. Now Coley's fouled. Coley sends a pass all the way across. Guilford having some trouble with it. The lead judge able to poke the ball free again. Now she has it. Roanoke forces the turnover. In the middle now it's Wager. Wager moving towards the near side. She's bumped in the play and fouled.
Roanoke's right with a great stop right there, an essential stop, so now they can attempt to tie the game.
That's Wager played along the near side for a Bonanno. She goes behind the net for Rosie Nisley. 1:35 to go in the half. Nisley pressured behind the net. Comes up the near side, feeds it out in front. Wager with a bounce shot. That one bounced up and hit the top of the crossbar. Looked like Mettler got a piece of it on its way through. We have a play stoppage. And there's going to be a crease violation against Wager, who can't believe it. Mettler plays it up the far side for Kat Carella. Carella's lead pass. Taking at the restraining line as Guilford operating on the clear. Pass towards the near side. In with a shot. They score. It's Summer Frazier. Frazier gets her second of the game, 28th tally of the season, as that puts Guilford up by 2, 6-4 the score, 67 seconds left in the first half.
A lot of goals in transition this game, Nick.
Guilford has been so successful on their clear with great speed coming ahead that it's not surprising.
Oh, definitely. Same with Roanoke, too. Even though they haven't had a long offense position time, I mean, they still have 4 goals.
Mm-hmm.
You can definitely see how it's a mostly defensive team where the offense can't really score because the defense is so set up, so good at preventing the shots on goal. But when there's transition and it's 5-on-4 or 5-on-3 or whatever, you have a man up, it's easy to score. Easier.
Archie and Garcia get lined up. One skied up in the air, waved that by Archie. Rickert comes up. Looks like she's fouled in the play. 1:02 on the clock. Roanoke trailing now by 2 goals as Rickert sends it up the right side off the top of the stick of Bonanno, who corrals it, gets past her defender. Bonanno racing in. 50 seconds left on the clock. Miss Bonanno now for Narwitz on the near side. Narwitz for Conroy. Behind the net, nicely the near side, Bonanno. Clock under 30 at 25. Bonanno up the near side. Turnaround shot, and she sent that one wide of the net. The ball trickling towards the end line. Early Judge over there after it. Possession will stay with the Maroons. Clock stopped at 21 seconds.
Great shot by Bonanno, but Mettler has been playing amazing today, preventing a lot of shots that really should be goals for Roanoke.
17 seconds to go as Everett turns inside on her left hand with a shot. That one blocked. But I believe we have a free position opportunity now coming up for Dara Everett.
Roanoke 50% with their free position attempts today.
Everett's just 1 for 5 on the season. Everett from straight out late in the first half to make it a 1-goal game. Everett with a bounce shot. She scores.
Roanoke definitely needed that one. Coming back, not all the way, but definitely cutting the lead in half right before we get to the second half.
Makes it now a 1-goal game. Everett's her second tally of the contest, 24th of the season, makes it 6-5. 10.7 seconds left on the clock. It'll be Garcia and Harchie for what looks to be the final draw of the half. Ball didn't go up real high. Harchie came down easily. Roanoke might have a chance here. Harchie moving up the near side. 4 seconds left. Harchie looks things over, tries to feed it down low. Nisley from behind the net feeds it out in front. The horn will sound. Roanoke unable to really get a shot on goal. We've played 30 minutes here at Kerr Stadium. Guilford leads Roanoke 6-5. Two channels to the side. Be back with a recap of the first half and start of the second.
Roanoke College. Timeless and true. Smart and solid. Practical and professional. Making discoveries about yesterday. Creating visions for tomorrow. Lifted by a winning college spirit. Forging lifetime friendships with professors who prepare you for a place at the head of an operating table or another bright future. Roanoke College. Classic for tomorrow.
Don't settle for bar food at a sports bar. Watch the game on a big screen and eat great food at a sports cafe. All Sports Cafe with 30 screens of sports and the best food around. Say no to bar food and yes to great food at All Sports Cafe in Roanoke and Salem.
Be sure to catch Roanoke College sports on Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7 in Roanoke, Salem, Botetourt, Lexington, and Blacksburg. Brought to you by Mac and Bob's, Main Street, Salem. For programming information or schedules, go to valleyvisiontv.com.
Mac and Bob's opened for business in 1980. Over the years, we've grown from 10 stools to a full-service restaurant that seats 330 people. Now we invite you to come try our new breakfast menu, featuring sweet potato pancakes, eggs Benedict, omelets made to order, stuffed French toast, homemade sausage and gravy biscuits, and much more. Open for breakfast Monday through Saturday at 8 a.m., Sunday brunch 10 a.m. till 2. See you for breakfast at Mac and Bob's in Salem.
Don't settle for bar food at a sports bar. Watch the game on a big screen and eat great food at a sports cafe. All Sports Cafe with 30 screens of sports and the best food around. Say no to bar food and yes to great food at All Sports Cafe in Roanoke and Salem. For information or schedules on Valley Vision TV programs, visit us on the internet at valleyvisiontv.com. Remember, you're watching the Valley's only true local network, Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7.
After Hobart had eliminated Roanoke from the NCAA tournament in 2 of the previous 3 seasons, Roanoke College finally got its chance for revenge and upended the hosting Panthers with a 1-point victory in the 1978 NCAA Division II Lacrosse Championship. In a game played before 4,200 fans at Hobart's Boswell Field, Roanoke jumped out to a 7-6 first quarter lead, but Hobart bounced back with 5 goals in the second period to take an 11-9 lead at halftime. In the second half, the Maroons' defense stifled the high-octane Hobart attack and outscored the Statesmen 5-2 in the second half. With the game knotted at 13, head coach Paul Griffin ran a trick play to set up the winning goal. In the title game, John Sullivan made 18 saves. Over 3 games in the tournament, he stopped 43 shots and was named the tournament's most valuable player. 5 different players were named to the All-American squad. Roanoke completed that season with a 12-2 overall record, with the lone losses coming at the hands of Division I powers North Carolina and Towson.
Roanoke College. Timeless and true. Smart and solid. Practical and professional. Making discoveries about yesterday. Creating visions for tomorrow. Lifted by a winning college spirit. Forging lifetime friendships with professors who prepare you for a place at the head of an operating table or another bright future. Roanoke College. Classic for tomorrow.
Don't settle for bar food at a sports bar. Watch the game on a big screen and eat great food at a sports cafe. All Sports Cafe with 30 screens of sports and the best food around. Say no to bar food and yes to great food at All Sports Cafe in Roanoke and Salem.
Be sure to catch Roanoke College Sports on Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7 in Roanoke, Salem, Botetourt, Lexington, and Blacksburg. Brought to you by Mac and Bob's, Main Street, Salem. For programming information or schedules, go to valleyvisiontv.com.
Mac and Bob's opened for business in 1980. Over the years, we've grown from 10 stools to a full-service restaurant that seats 330 people. Now we invite you to come try our new breakfast menu, featuring sweet potato pancakes, eggs Benedict, omelets made to order, stuffed French toast, homemade sausage and gravy biscuits, and much more. Open for breakfast Monday through Saturday at 8 a.m., Sunday brunch 10 a.m. till 2. See you for breakfast at Mac and Bob's in Salem.
Don't settle for bar food at a sports bar. Watch the game on a big screen and eat great food at a sports cafe. All Sports Cafe with 30 screens of sports and the best food around. Say no to bar food and yes to great food at All Sports Cafe in Roanoke and Salem. For information or schedules on Valley Vision TV programs, visit us on the internet at valleyvisiontv.com. Remember, you're watching the Valley's only true local network, Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7.
After Hobart had eliminated Roanoke from the NCAA tournament in 2 of the previous 3 seasons, Roanoke College finally got its chance for revenge and upended the hosting Panthers with a 1-point victory in the 1978 NCAA Division II Lacrosse Championship. In a game played before 4,200 fans at Hobart's Boswell Field, Roanoke jumped out to a 7-6 first quarter lead, but Hobart bounced back with 5 goals in the second period to take an 11-9 lead at halftime. In the second half, the Maroons' defense stifled the high-octane Hobart attack and outscored the Statesmen 5-2 in the second half. With the game knotted at 13, head coach Paul Griffin ran a trick play to set up the winning goal. In the title game, John Sullivan made 18 saves. Over 3 games in the tournament, he stopped 43 shots and was named the tournament's most valuable player. 5 different players were named to the All-American squad. Roanoke completed that season with a 12-2 overall record, with the lone losses coming at the hands of Division I powers North Carolina and Towson.
Roanoke College. Timeless and true. Smart and solid. Practical and professional. Making discoveries about yesterday. Creating visions for tomorrow. Lifted by a winning college spirit. Forging lifetime friendships with professors who prepare you for a place at the head of an operating table or another bright future. Roanoke College. Classic for tomorrow.
Welcome back to Salem, Virginia, here, Carr Stadium. Guilford up on the Roanoke College Maroons, 6-5, coming into the second half. Set for the draw. Harchie in on it. Guilford gets possession of it, carrying it down the field. Plays it up to Garcia, who brings it into the arc. Drives inside. Looks, takes a quick shot. Save. That was a nice save there. Plays it back outside. Norwitz has it, coming up the outside, far. Norwitz has possession after a foul on Guilford. Carrying up, moving to the right side. Plays it upside to Connery. Roanoke has possession behind the net. Plays it across to Nano. Playing it back across. Comes back outside. Norwitz has it. Guilford intercepts it, coming up down the field. Move left, a quick breakaway here. Playing it up. Conley. Bring it inside. Looks for the pass, plays it out of bounds.
And Guilford has an error, but it looks like it will be Roanoke ball. Lucky break for Roanoke. Roanoke's offense, I mean, you saw in that last possession, Marshall, you know, I mean, they have the beginnings of what I've seen in past games, but they're rushing things a little bit. They're making these passes that they really don't have to make, and Guilford is taking advantage of that and intercepting the ball. They're doing a great job.
Yeah, Roanoke now with the ball, coming back down. Cuts back. Looks back, plays it across the field. Up to Judge. Judge staring down her man, plays it up. Conroy has it.
And this is the first real clear by Roanoke where they've actually used a bunch of players in the field to get up. I mean, the ball moves faster than your feet, Marshall. So utilizing your players in the field is a great thing to do. If you can do it well, you can get these easy transitions. That's the first time I've seen Roanoke actually use that.
Oh, and Roanoke scores here. Dara Everett comes in.
And Everett with her hat trick. I feel like she's had a hat trick every game this season so far. Great true freshman, great midi player, great offensive weapon for Roanoke.
Yeah, Roanoke really stuck with it on this play. Conroy carries it in, loses it to the outside. Norwitz picked it up. They passed it around the back of the net, came back out, and then a nice score by Everett.
And if we look at last half, Lily Colley on Guilford with 3 goals, 3 assists, great offensive weapon. Summer Frazier with 2 goals, and Garcia with a tally of her own. On Roanoke, Allison Banana with 2 goals and an assist. Everett with now 3 goals, 2 goals from last half. Kathleen Wager with 1 goal, Jamie Golden with an assist, and Harchie with an assist.
The score now tied at 6. Oh, we have a stoppage of play here on the draw. Redo the draw here.
Roanoke not really dominating on draw control like they usually have in the past. I mean, Guilford's won more than 50%. It's pretty even, but Guilford definitely doing better in the draw control than Roanoke has as they get another one.
That's right. Guilford wins the draw. Plays it upside to Garcia. Garcia looking to the center. Picked off by Everett. Roanoke struggling to maintain possession here. Foul on the play.
And it will be Guilford ball outside the arc.
Officials here sorting out the stoppage of play. Guilford plays it out to Colley. At the top, surveys the field, plays it outside to Garcia. Surveys, looks, plays it inside, deflected.
And Roanoke's defense has been doing a great job all game at stopping the Guilford offense, but Guilford usually comes back with their mistakes with the possession. Roanoke with a clear right here by Wager.
Wager gets fouled hard, just on the outside of the arc.
Oh, and that will be a yellow card, it looks like, for Guilford, and Roanoke will be man up. First man up opportunity of the game.
Roanoke man up, 26-11 left in the half. Everett plays it to Banana, who plays it inside. Shoot, block, save.
And we've been seeing those crazy saves by Mettler all day, point blank. Just great reaction, great athletic skills by that goalie.
Yes, Mettler here is having some great saves, really stopping a lot of point blank shots. It was a nice stick save on that shot. Roanoke turned over there, but wins back the possession. Everett's fouled. Everett's waiting for the offense to get set up. Surveys Banano. Nice reception. Unable to find the frame on this shot. Back outside. Everett's coming in, top of the arc. Tries to go across to Banano, but unable to make the connection. Roanoke maintains possession before it goes out of bounds. Roanoke turns the ball over. Guilford having a difficult time maintaining possession here, trying to fight out of their own field, get into the offensive half. We have a foul on the play. Looks like it's going to be Guilford. Banano bumped hard.
It's the second time in the past few minutes that Roanoke's ride has been really successful, and they've gotten the ball back. It's nice to see an offensive possession by Roanoke, and Banano scores.
As Banano comes in, really right off the restart, comes down, comes across the arc, brings it to the inside, comes straight in at the goal, and just takes it top corner.
Now two Roanoke Maroons, Everett and Banano, with hat tricks today, doing a great job in the offense.
Roanoke retakes the lead, 7-6 here at Kerr Stadium, 23:59 left in the half.
And them really taking the lead is really them just winning some of the draws and
coming up with the ground
coming
ball
back
Collie.
from
Collie
Guilford
dominating
dominating
offense
offense.
on the
And
left
they
side.
just had that great offensive
I found
possession
out
right
against
there where
Everett.
they've lost the ball, made a couple mistakes, but they got it back right away with the ride and they had a long offense possession. Great goal.
Yeah, as you're saying, it looked like they slowed it down a lot, looked a lot more passing lanes, and then got fouled and caught a break, and Banano capitalizes on it.
Taking your time, being by patient, Roanoke, being more deliberate, making sure your whole offense is on the same page. It's a good thing to do, and they have been rushing their offense a little bit. They've been doing better with it, though.
On the draw, quick early foul. Roanoke goes over the back, and it'll be Guilford's ball on the restart. Guilford plays it up to Becca Colley, who's carrying it down on the near side. Guilford going right to left. Becca Colley plays it out to Lily Colley, who looks in, tries to survey, comes back out. Plays it right outside, quick shot and score.
And Guilford with a quick answer, not letting Roanoke get the lead for very long.
Yeah, Roanoke caught flat-footed there on that one. Colley had a nice possession, came inside, took attention to the defense as you were talking earlier, similar to the basketball. Played it right across to the center, then a nice easy shot for Guilford.
Yeah, Roanoke did a good job at coming back from a 2-goal deficit, and they took the lead. But if they want to continue to take the lead, they've got to start winning some of these draws. I mean, Guilford has been not dominating, but then they've definitely been winning most of these draws, and it's been hurting Roanoke, where this is an aspect of the game where they usually dominate.
All knotted up at 7 here. 23-17 left in the second. Guilford has possession. Garcia carrying on the far side. Plays it behind the net. Comes back out to Garcia. Unable to make the possession. But Roanoke recovers. Hart G. Surveys downfield. Plays it up to Golden, who again, running on the near side, left to right. Roanoke with a nice fast break opportunity here. Plays it right in front of the frame. Ball's kicked back out to Everts. Plays it back down to Bonanno. Comes in, surveys, back to Everts. Quick shot, and score by Roanoke. Everts again on the day. It's Everts' 4th goal here today.
I mean, Everts and Bonanno, Everts with 4 goals today, Bonanno with 3. I mean, they are just running this offense. That was a great feed by Bonanno to Everts right in front of the net in traffic. I mean, a great handle the feed by Everts, and they make it look easy almost, just running this offense. And if Guilford can find a way to shut these two down, I mean, they will look fairly well for the rest of this half.
Yeah, Guilford's going to try hard, you think, the remainder of this second half in trying to slow down this offense, try to slow down Roanoke's fast breaks, because that's really what's being generated a lot of the goals so far today.
Well, we saw it with the loss against Lynchburg, where they shut down Bonanno, who had 7 goals that game, and they were able to shut her down. She was basically running their offense. I mean, she was the person running the offense, and Lynchburg's ability to shut her down definitely hurt Roanoke. And
Wager wins the draw. Fouled on the play, though. Wager has the restart. Carrying it down. Reaches the top of the arc. Swings around to the outside. Bonanno comes back. Wager still looking for the right. Bonanno has it. Nice touch right in. Really impressive goal here. Bonanno coming across the frame as Wager plays it over the back. Just reaches out the stick, gets a nice tap, plays it right in.
I mean, that was a really quick stick right there. And Bonanno gets her 4th tally. It was almost like she was playing tennis with the ball with Everts.
Really looked similar to tennis. You're just going to reach out, tap it straight down, just redirected it right into the frame.
Yeah, bottom left corner is a great shot. That's why you play college lacrosse right there, because you can make shots like that.
We have a stick check here. Bonanno having her stick check after the goal. Everything looks all right here as we get ready for the restart. We're going to have Fraser and Harchie here for the draw. The draw, Roanoke struggles to get possession here, but Wager comes up with it. Again, slowing down the offense, not really pushing the pace right now, surveying, seeing what she wants, carrying around to the outside. Wager plays it out. Foul on the play as Bonanno takes a shot. Bonanno going to have a
free position right here, and Roanoke is 2 and 3 today on free positions. A shot and a save by Whitler.
Really impressive save there. One-on-one opportunity, comes up, makes a stick save, plays it back out to her defense as Guilford tries to clear on the far side.
I mean, it's so difficult for a goalie to save a free position shot. It's a lot like a penalty kick in soccer where the advantage clearly goes to the shooter.
No, you're right in saying that. It's a really unique thing about women's lacrosse where you get such a one-on-one opportunity that's set into the rules of the game as Roanoke gets a steal and carries it down the field. Plays it up to Golden. Takes her time. Gets bumped outside as he tries to drive. Keeps working inside. Takes the shot and scores. Top right corner.
And Golden, with her first tally of the game, hits the top right corner. Great sidearm shot, but with a girls lacrosse stick, nevertheless, without a mesh.
Golden, really impressive there. Roanoke gets a steal. She plays it on the far side, brings it all the way across, is bumped in the crease, carries it around and takes it, puts it right in the top right corner.
Yeah, she got bumped in the arc, and she just stayed patient, and she ended up finding her lane, finding her way, and took the shot as she was one-on-one with the goalie pretty much as she had a step on her defender.
Roanoke riding the ship here, 10-7 with 20:25 left as Guilford takes a timeout.
Lily Colley feeds it in front with a shot and a body save made by Curtin in close on Keene.
The drive, keeps working inside, takes the shot and scores. Top right corner.
And Golden, with her first tally of the game, hits the
After Hobart had eliminated Roanoke from the NCAA tournament in 2 of the previous 3 seasons, Roanoke College finally got its chance for revenge and upended the hosting Panthers with a 1-point victory in the 1978 NCAA Division II Lacrosse Championship. In a game played before 4,200 fans at Hobart's Boswell Field, Roanoke jumped out to a 7-6 first quarter lead, but Hobart bounced back with 5 goals in the second period to take an 11-9 lead at halftime. In the second half, the Maroons' defense stifled the high-octane Hobart attack and outscored the Statesmen 5-2 in the second half. With the game knotted at 13, head coach Paul Griffin ran a trick play to set up the winning goal. In the title game, John Sullivan made 18 saves. Over 3 games in the tournament, he stopped 43 shots and was named the tournament's most valuable player. 5 different players were named to the All-American squad. Roanoke completed that season with a 12-2 overall record, with the lone losses coming at the hands of Division I powers North Carolina and Towson.
Roanoke College. Timeless and true. Smart and solid. Practical and professional. Making discoveries about yesterday. Creating visions for tomorrow. Lifted by a winning college spirit. Forging lifetime friendships with professors who prepare you for a place at the head of an operating table or another bright future. Roanoke College. Classic for tomorrow. Roanoke College. Timeless and true. Smart and solid. Practical and professional. Making discoveries about yesterday. Creating visions for tomorrow. Lifted by a winning college spirit.
And we're back. Roanoke up 10-7, 20:25 left in the second half, getting ready for the restart. Garcia in for Guilford for the draw. First time this afternoon, I believe. Roanoke with possession coming down the field. Wager plays it outside to Bonanno. Bonanno feeds inside to Wager. Wager takes a quick shot, and it is saved. Impressive save here by Metler.
Great save by Metler. I mean, that offense that Roanoke runs is so hard to beat because they're always looking back at X at Bonanno, and she feeds out in front so quick it's hard for them to turn around, get set, and move to the ball all pretty much in one motion because it happens so fast.
Looks like crease violation on Roanoke. Wager, on taking her shot, crashed inside of the crease. Bradford has it on the outside for Guilford. Plays it up to Corella. Corella looking for a nice outlet. Plays it to Colley. Colley looking for Frazier. Roanoke breaks up the pass, but possession will stay with Guilford.
Roanoke did a great job on their ride right there, making it difficult for Guilford to get across, but Guilford nevertheless will attain possession at their offensive end.
19 minutes left in the second half. Guilford carries it in on the outside of the arc. Plays it up to Frazier at the top. Garcia carrying it in. Looking for something, carries it in. Whistle on the play.
And it looks like there will be a free position attempt by Guilford when they are 2-2 for free positions today. We've seen some crafty free positions by Guilford today, Marshall, where they don't really go straight for the goal all the time. They just pass it off to an open woman on the side. We'll see what they do here.
Garcia with the free position, getting set. On the restart, drives in. Doesn't like what she's. Takes a shot over the top, and it is saved, though, by Roanoke. Great save by Curtin. Garcia blocks Curtin's distribution. Oh, but it is saved. Curtin again coming out of the crease to cut off the angles to really prevent that shot. Unfortunate it was blocked, but Curtin does make up for it. Roanoke with possession. Plays it outside to Scheitzel. Coming up on the far side. Poke check, but whistle on the play. Everett has it, plays it outside to Bonanno. Bonanno looking for the pass inside to Golden. Golden puts it again, top right corner, same place as her first goal this afternoon.
And Golden with 2 tallies for the game, assisted by Bonanno. Great pass and catch and shoot of this team. And the offense is now starting to be, they're communicating, they're moving their feet, they're all on the same page. And that's what I like to see in this Roanoke offense.
11-7 here at Roanoke. 17:03 left in the game. Yeah, as you were saying, you can really see Roanoke's offense getting more efficient, passing a lot better, really slowing down the gameplay and letting the offense develop, and those cuts come right across the face of the frame.
Yeah, Roanoke with 11 goals, 8 of them coming from Everett and Bonanno. Just offensive weapons for this team.
On the restart, Harchie gets possession. Golden plays it across to Wager. Wager drives in and scores. A quick goal comeback 10 seconds after. 12-7, 16:53 left in the game.
Second tally by Wager. Really quick goal right there. You can see how efficient Roanoke sometimes is with their fast breaks. They can just come win the draw control. Harchie did a great job with that. Got it down to Wager and a quick goal. I mean, that was just Roanoke offense right there. That's what I usually see in previous games, and that's what they're starting to show in the second half.
Really smart pass by Golden. It was a 2-on-1 opportunity, her and Wager against Guilford, and instead of trying to drive in and force the shot, she laid it off easily to Wager, who has a nice, easy 1-on-1 with the goalie.
Completely selfless, and patient. The Roanoke offense is doing a great job.
Waiting on the draw here. The draw. Roanoke again able to get possession. Hard foul in the play against Guilford. Harchie will come up with possession on the restart.
For the second time in a row, and Roanoke has been doing a great job in the second half, coming back from losing a bunch of the draws in the first half. Now they're doing a better job at that, and you can definitely see the difference in the score.
Harchie doubled here. She forced behind the cage. Plays it behind to Bonanno. Bonanno takes her time, looking to see what she wants. Moves back out to the top of the arc. Really taking her time. Roanoke not wanting to force anything here. Plays it across to Nisley.
Well, up by 5 against Guilford, it's not a bad thing to just get a long offensive possession, hold the ball, and prevent Guilford from coming back from this 5-goal deficit.
That's right, 16 minutes left as Bonanno drives in, takes a shot. Ball does go in, but it's going to be waved off because of a foul. Officials are sorting out on the field. Looks like it's going to be a free possession here for Bonanno.
Roanoke only 50% with free positions. I mean, they've been really successful in other aspects of the game, but if they want to do better in this aspect, they'll help them later in the season.
Oh, Bonanno comes in, takes a shot, great save. Wager comes back, though, steals it, plays it up to Harchie, who scores.
Mettler with another great save of the game, but Wager just gets that rebound, passes out in front with another goal for Roanoke.
Tough break for Mettler. Has a great save, cuts off great position off a rebound, and then is unable to put it in the corner.
Harchie with their first tally of the game. Now 5 different Maroons with tallies today.
15-13 left in the competition. 13-7 Maroons.
You know your offense is very versatile when you have 5 different players tally for a game, but Harchie, a defender, with her first tally of the game. I mean, that's got to be pretty exciting scoring as a defender.
Yeah, it's got to be great for her, and she even comes back, focuses, and now she's on the draw. Guilford here, winning the draw, carrying it down the field. She comes back, plays it back to the defense. Guilford unable to maintain possession here, though, and has to run back, and Roanoke now rallies to try to play some aggressive defense, and try to keep them in the back.
Well, yeah, Roanoke's right has been really aggressive today. Guilford has found their way, though. They have been doing a really good job in their clears.
Lily Colley now inside the arc. Drops it, picks it, backs up. Oh, nice block. Hard foul on Narwitz here.
Now it looks like Narwitz was the one who took the fall, and she will start with the ball again.
Tough break for Guilford there. Finally wins the draw. Really the first time they've had possession in the last 5 minutes, and then this foul's going to turn it over.
Well, that's true. This is true Roanoke offense right here, where they've been winning the draws and dominating on offense, which is not true in the first half.
Conroy now, carrying it in, tries to play it across the face, but it is saved by Mettler. Looking for a nice outlet pass. Guilford unable to contain it, and Roanoke's going to come up with it.
And a mistake by Guilford will keep possession to Roanoke.
Conroy now on the arc. Plays it back to Bonanno. You see Roanoke setting up the typical offense. There it is. Shot and score again by Everts. Her 5th of the game.
Everts does a great job. The true freshman just gets open in the middle, and I don't even know how she does it. She just gets away from a defender, and Bonanno finds her every time. We've seen that same play 3 or 4 times today, and that's why both of these players, Everts and Bonanno, have such high tallies and assists for this game.
14-7, 13-33. Roanoke, yeah, as you were saying, it really is. You've seen the same play this second half 3 or 4 times on the goals, where Bonanno has it on the far side. We'll set everyone on the side, and then we'll have a pick run around, and someone comes in right through the crease, and there's an open lane for the one-on-one.
Yeah, well, Roanoke's offense definitely thrives at X, and Bonanno has been doing a great job at finding Everts right in front of the net.
Getting ready for the draw here. Harchie for the Maroons. Wager comes up with it, carrying it down the field now. Looking for a nice pass, plays it down the line to Bonanno. Bonanno takes it around to the other side. Again, you can see a similar formation setting up. Nice save by Mettler there on Wager's quick shot.
Mettler has made so many of these point-blank saves today. It's hard to see why Roanoke is making any. She's playing phenomenal. Roanoke just finds those shots, though.
Yeah, you see that the score is 14-7, and it's really hard to believe that many goals have gone in when she's made so many fantastic saves throughout the day.
Well, Mettler's been making great saves, but it's hard to save all of them, and Roanoke's had a lot of shots on goals today, and that's what they usually do, too. They've been playing Roanoke offense this half.
Guilford now with possession, carrying it down. Trying to work into the attacking third. Gets there, plays a nice pass right into the center. Whistle, plays blown dead. Keene now with the ball at the top of the arc.
And Guilford has a free position. They are 2-2 for today.
Make that 3-3. Keene there comes right in, faces down the goalie, does a nice bounce shot right in the lower left-hand corner.
Roanoke has been doing a great job in this half fixing their mistakes from the last half. They haven't been dominating on draw controls. Last half they had maybe 1/3 of them. This half they're making over 50%. Harshey's been doing a great job at fixing that. Another thing that they haven't really focused on fixing this half is the free positions. Guilford is 3-3, whereas in previous games, Roanoke has been doing a great job in saving these. I don't know what happened, if it's just that Guilford's offense is really good at it, or if they're just a little distracted.
It's true, Roanoke offense is also out shooting Guilford's 28-18. As we get ready for the draw here, 12:09 left in the competition, 14-8, Maroons lead. We have a whistle as a stick check. In goal for the Maroons, Curtin has allowed 8 goals, but also made 8 saves on the day. For Guilford, Mettler has allowed 14 goals and 12 saves. So as we were saying, really impressive saves there, but you can't stop them all, and Roanoke is getting very efficient with their shooting in the second half. Guilford here wins the draw. Tough pass. Looks like Conroy got a piece of it as Bonanno comes up.
And Bonanno will take it behind. Let's see if she can find Everett again in front of the net, as we've seen almost 3 or 4 times today already.
Looks like Guilford decided to double Bonanno, but that's going to open up some lanes for Roanoke. Wager fights through a double team again. Bonanno has it on the outside. Nice cross to Conroy in the center. Shot and score. Really impressive again. The same play over and over. That Bonanno has it on the far outside, right behind the frame, comes around, plays it across to the center, and then right down, scores right in the middle on the open field. Bonanno's 5th goal of the day.
Everett and Bonanno really dominating on offense today. They've had 10 combined out of the total of 15 goals for Roanoke.
Correction, that was Conroy's 1st goal of the day on an assist by Bonanno. And Roanoke now has 6 players on the day with goals. Really impressive distribution, scoring for the Maroons. 11:33 left in Salem. 15-8 is your score. Maroons lead.
Took a while for Roanoke to get on their feet, really, but now they are rolling. They have a 7-goal lead against Guilford. I mean, they're not an easy team to beat. You've got to respect them. They're 6-3 in the season and 3-0 in the ODAC. This is a big game, and Guilford is a great team, but Roanoke has been doing a good job at fixing the mistakes in the first half and picking away at this really, really fantastic team.
Foul on Roanoke off the draw. It's going to be Guilford ball. You also have to remember that to end the second half, Guilford went on a run there, so Roanoke has to keep their mind in the game and not let Guilford fight their way back into this. As Garcia comes down, plays it across to Conley.
Oh, definitely. I agree with you, Marshall. With 11 minutes left in this half, Guilford has a chance of coming back. They're a great team, and they've been known for coming back in games like this.
Garcia plays it to Becca Colley, who comes in. Nice shot, one-on-one, really just fights her way across, puts it in the top right corner. Tough shot to save by Curtin there. And just like that, 15-9, 10:48 left in the competition.
Now Roanoke with just a 6-goal lead with less than 11 minutes left. Roanoke's got to keep on the ball, keep the offense in control of the ball, and get some shots on goal so they can extend this lead if they want to win this game. Guilford, I mean, they've been doing a great job in the last half and a decent job in this half with draw controls. If they can just take back that aspect of the game, they have a great chance of winning.
Yeah, you're right. Roanoke really needs to focus. Maybe not so much on shooting, but having those good possessions and having quality shots and quality opportunities to score. Harchie in the draw. Guilford comes up with it, though, works it down the field, fights out of a grouping of Maroons. Guilford unable to have the outlet pass connected. Fight for the ground ball, and Wager not really unable.
And a long ground ball for both teams will send possession back to Roanoke.
It didn't even look like it ended up with someone coming up with it, simply a foul for the struggle to get possession. Now Everts has it. Tries to play it up to Conroy. Unable to main it. Garcia has it for Guilford, carrying it down towards Roanoke's goal.
Guilford really getting their first offensive possession in a while, as Roanoke has been dominating. Their last goal by Guilford was basically in transition. It was a really rushed goal, but I mean, if it works for them, they really need some quick goals right now.
That's right, 10 minutes to go. 15-9 game still. Garcia has it behind, carries it around, tries to back down the defense, takes a shot, and puts it in. Easy lob, jump, puts it over. She's one of the taller members on Guilford, so nice for her to get that arm reach played over the top.
Oh, definitely. I don't even think Curtin really saw it go in until the whistle blew.
I agree with you. I don't think Curtin really seemed like. But again, now it's a game to 5. Roanoke's lead was 8. 9:31 left in a 15-10 game.
And this is exactly what we're talking about, Marshall. Guilford was able to get the draw control and keep it on offense for a while. Got a couple good shots on goal, and they've had 2 quick goals in the last few minutes. I mean, if they keep doing this, they keep this up, this fast-paced gameplay where they're really successful and efficient for the rest of the game. You know, they have a decent chance of coming up, and Roanoke's got to keep that in mind. They got to respect this team.
Tough break for Roanoke there, even after getting possession from the ground ball foul and unable to capitalize or even get a good offensive possession on the draw here. Roanoke comes up with it. Harchie running on the outside, letting the offense catch up with her here. Cuts by. Whistle on the play. It's going to stay with Roanoke. Plays it out to Everts. Surveys. Plays it up to Neasley. Roanoke unable to make the pass. Saves it from going out of bounds, but does result in a turnover. Guilford ball. Wager coming down, trying to play some tight D. Great stick check. Does go out of bounds, though. It's going to remain Guilford ball, but she does slow down Guilford's fast break.
Oh, definitely. Great job by Wager by just pushing her out of bounds, pretty much leading her out, and then getting that stick check at the end. I mean, if you can't get possession, the best thing you can do is stop that fast break, because Guilford will come back.
That's right. Now Roanoke has their nice defense set, ready to contain Colley here. Colley, though, plays it back out to Garcia. Whistle on the play. Not quite sure what the call is here. We'll get it in a moment.
And it looks like Roanoke was offsides on the play. Too many women in the defensive end, and it'll be a free position for Guilford, which they are 3-3 for the day.
Garcia just scored her last one. See if she can come back in and capitalize, bring Guilford within 4. Comes in, drives, same bounce shot and score by Garcia.
Guilford really able to capitalize and utilize these free positions. Roanoke's defense is really aggressive, and you know their opponents will get these free positions, and Guilford's been doing a good job at using them to their advantage.
Garcia's third here brings them within 4. 8:09 left in the match, 15-11. Roanoke really gone cold offensively after that fast start they had coming out of the second half.
Oh, definitely. Both teams have been off and on all game. Really, one team will take the lead, and then, like for example, Guilford took the lead. Roanoke came back and had a great couple of goals, and then they took the lead. They were up by 7, I think, and 15-8. And then, now Guilford's coming back up. Roanoke has to find a way to stop this team that is currently on a roll.
That's right. Steve Hartshee wins the draw here. Ball's up. Struggle for possession, but Nisley comes up with it. Bonanno fouled inside of the arc. Looks like it's going to be a free possession for Bonanno here. Bonanno has 4 goals here, game high 10 shots. Gets ready for the free position shot. Comes in and shoots, and it is saved by Metler.
Another great save by Metler. We've been seeing these saves all game. Really, Roanoke is now 2 and 5 for free position shots.
Yeah, Metler really is keeping Guilford in the game here, making a lot of great saves on some tough shots. Roanoke, possession in the end. Bonanno has it, surveys, plays it outside. Golden plays it across to Everts. Narwitz now. Everts again. Surveying, seeing the cut down the inside. Doesn't like what she sees. Waits, takes her time. She's going to take it herself. Comes in, drive, shot, and score. Really looked like Metler didn't know screen by her own defender there, which is unfortunate for her, but great goal there.
Everett's able to face dodge her defender and shoot down and away, getting her double hat trick for the game. Key offensive weapon for this game, and she will extend the lead for Roanoke.
Important 6th goal there. Really stopped the bleeding for Roanoke. Had to get a nice offensive possession and a score. 16-11, 6:45 left in the match.
Oh, definitely. The Maroons needed that goal to set a statement to Guilford saying that you're not on a roll anymore. You stop that, basically.
We'll be back after a timeout.
Ten stools to a full-service restaurant that seats 330 people. Now we invite you to come try our new breakfast menu, featuring sweet potato pancakes, eggs Benedict, omelets made to order, stuffed French toast, homemade sausage and gravy biscuits, and much more. Open for breakfast Monday through Saturday at 8 a.m., Sunday brunch 10 a.m. till 2. See you for breakfast at Mac and Bob's in Salem.
Don't settle for bar food at a sports bar. Watch the game on a big screen and eat great food at a sports cafe. All Sports Cafe with 30 screens of sports and the best food around. Say no to bar food and yes to great food at All Sports Cafe in Roanoke and Salem.
We're back, Roanoke Carr Stadium, Salem, Virginia, 6:45 left. 16-11, Roanoke leads Guilford. Waiting for the restart. Nice stick check before the draw. (16-11), 6:45 left in the second half. Roanoke leads.
Both teams really got to be on the ball here, Marshall. They cannot let the other team get even just an easy break. They really need to be key on defense. They got to focus on their passing. They got to be deliberate with everything they do because this is still a very close game, even though there is a 4-goal deficit with Roanoke in the lead.
You're right in saying that. Guilford comes up with the draw. Colley takes it back near her end, looking for a nice pass. Roanoke doubles her. Guilford tries to make a pass, unable to do it. Wager has the outlets pass to Hartgee. Hartgee playing it up outside to Banana, who's unable to keep the pass as it goes out of bounds. Guilford ball.
Tough break by Roanoke will give the ball back to Guilford, and Guilford really needs to take advantage of this transition and offensive possession right here.
Guilford only down by 5 with 6 minutes left. It's not impossible for them to come back if they get a nice quick score and then win a draw.
Oh, definitely not. I mean, you could say that about any game, but especially the way these teams have been playing. Either team could come out and score 5 goals within a few minutes.
Yeah, both teams have really proven that they're able to get nice succession of points really quickly in the game. Now Guilford has it. Corella.
That's true, Marshall. When you're on a roll, you're on a roll, and things really work between your offense and your defense. And these two teams have been going back and forth with, being on fire.
Colley drives in, pushed back out, plays it out to Garcia after she doesn't have a shot. Garcia fumbles the ball, but able to maintain possession as Roanoke plays some defense. Corella again now. Colley coming inside. Doesn't like what she sees, plays it back outside to Colley. Becca Colley surveying, plays it upside to Garcia. Coming inside the arc, calling out her plays. Looks like what she wants to see. Plays it inside. Deflection by Roanoke.
Roanoke's defense doing a great job at preventing that shots on goal, preventing those feeds inside because they're playing really aggressive defense out on the perimeter, and it paid off. Now they have possession.
Roanoke with possession on the far side, coming down the field. Plays it up to Norwich. Taking their time, letting the offense develop, probably letting a little clock run down as it's 4:30 left, 16-11 in the game. Bonanno has the ball behind the frame, plays it back out to Golden. Golden coming back inside. Plays it to Norwich, plays it to Bonanno, who puts it in. Nice top left shot and score. That'll be her 5th for the game.
Oh, yeah, great goal. 5 goals in one game. I mean, she's playing amazing. And, you'd think that Roanoke, up by 5 with 4 minutes left, they would just hold the ball. Roanoke is not that type of offense. They will keep scoring and keep extending the lead. I mean, they will hold it for a certain extent to the point where they're not going to take any risk going for it. They will take the easy shot, though. And, Bonanno just found her way right in the middle of the net.
Yeah, you're right in saying that. There are really only 3 offensive weapons pushed up on that play, and they just took their time, and Bonanno saw an opening, cut right inside. Golden with the pass, shot and score. Set for the draw here, 4:16 left in a 17-11 game. Roanoke leads. Roanoke comes up with it. Golden coming down on the near side. Takes her time, might take her chance, drives inside, bump back outside. Foul on the play, though, by Bradford on Guilford. It's going to be interesting to see if Golden here is going to try to test her luck here and try to make another shot happen, if they're going to keep a little possession. Looks like she's going to take her time here.
Well, Roanoke's offense definitely has to be careful about what they do here. I mean, they can go and shoot on goal and attempt to extend this lead, but they've got to be careful because if Guilford gets the ball, they will shorten this lead.
Great goal there, as we were just talking about maintaining this lead, as Wager comes up, makes it 18-11 with 3:23 left in the game. Norwitz coming up with assist for Wager's hat trick now, 3rd goal of the day.
3 different Maroons with hat tricks today, one of which has a double hat trick. I mean, these 3 offensive weapons are key to this game on offense.
Garcia and Harchi now getting set for the draw. Whistle on the draw. I think it's going to be a false start as Wager and Catalano come in before the ball is played. No, Roanoke's going to maintain possession here. Harchi now have it, taking it to the far side. Plays it up to Banana, who has it. Crosses into Wager. Roanoke really pushing the tempo here. Now she pulls it back outside. Banana taking her time. Plays it across the field to Golden. Banana again plays it right inside. Conroy plays it, kicks it back out to Golden. Roanoke here very happy to play it around the outside of the arc, not even take the chances. Kicks it inside. Now impressive here, this is showing that they want to. Norwitz has a clear shot on frame, takes her time, kicks it back out. Let the clock run down here.
Yeah, in this offensive possession, Norwitz and Conroy had opportunities at the goal, pretty good opportunities where in the first half or early in the second half they would have taken that chance. But now with only 2 minutes 30 seconds left, I mean, it looks like they're just going to keep passing it around and attempt to eat out a lot of this clock because it's hard to score 7 goals.
Yeah, you can even tell by how Guilford's defense is set up. They're not even protecting the inside of the arc, just trying to push the tempo and make Roanoke commit a bad pass so they can get the turnover. Banana now fumbles it, unable to maintain possession, and Guilford does get the turnover. Lily Colley for Guilford now, coming down 2-on-1. Takes the shot and scores, puts it in the top right corner. That's really what Guilford needed there. Forced the fumble by Bonanno there. Recovered it, carried it down, a quick pass, shot and score, really executed well. With 2:01 left, 18-12, the Maroons lead.
I mean, Roanoke did do a good job at killing maybe a minute off that clock before Guilford got the ball, but Guilford, I mean, they got that ball and they ran it down the field to get a quick goal, and that's what you got to be worried about when you're Roanoke. You got to respect this team because they are capable of things like that.
Roanoke here really needs to concentrate on winning this draw. It's going to be tough for them to give up that easy goal and then lose a draw and have to play more defense, where they would rather have the possession, pass it around, keep it to the outside in the perimeter, and try to let this clock run out without giving up any more goals today. On the draw. Guilford does come up with it, though. Stick check by Wager, but able to maintain. Garcia has it. Plays it behind to Lily Colley. Kicks it back out to Garcia. Take your time, tries to back down the defense. Spins in, doesn't like what she sees, kicks it back out. Lily Colley takes a shot, deflected, I believe, by Curtin there.
And the shot does go wide, but Guilford will maintain possession, and they have a chance to cut down on this lead.
1:22 left in the game here, 18-12 Roanoke. And Guilford gets a quick score. Frazier getting her third goal of the day. Roanoke now with 1:17 left in the game. Lead cut to 5, 18-12. Maroons lead. Really need to win this draw here. Try to slow down the offense, let the clock run out, and just try to get out of here with a win.
Oh, well, this draw, like every other draw, is very important for both teams. I mean, Guilford needs the ball. They need to score, and Roanoke needs to get this ball and just hold it.
Officials now talking to the teams, getting ready for the draw. Hartg in for the Maroons.
Everett with a nice snag on the draw will give draw control to Roanoke.
Wager now has it. Unable to complete the pass to Conroy. Guilford comes up with it, but Roanoke gets a steal deep in Guilford's end. Benando plays it out to Wager. Wager now has it. Kicks it out to Norwich. Over to Everts. Plays it back behind the frame.
And Mettler, the Guilford goalie, is coming out of the net a little bit to try and play some defense.
Yeah, you see this a lot in hockey with the pool goalies to help generate some offense. And now we're just doubling. Guilford just doubling. Wager throws it up far. Kicks it back outside. Roanoke really just having possession here. 25 seconds left in the game. Letting this clock run out. Not going to take any risks. Just really going to try to fight through some double teams. Get easy outlet passes. As Judge chases down the loose ball. Plays it to Banana, who's behind the frame. Kicks it far outside to Norwich. 5 seconds left in the match. Final pass, and that's the game. Roanoke College Maroons 18, Guilford 13, and that's your match score.
And we'll be back with the post game. We'll talk about the game, Marshall, and we'll probably talk to Mary Schwartz, I believe, right after that. And we'll be back.
For information or schedules on Valley Vision TV programs, visit us on the internet at valleyvisiontv.com. Remember, you're watching the Valley's only true local network, Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7.
After Hobart had eliminated Roanoke from the NCAA tournament in 2 of the previous 3 seasons, Roanoke College finally got its chance for revenge and upended the hosting Panthers with a 1-point victory in the 1978 NCAA Division II Lacrosse Championship. In a game played before 4,200 fans at Hobart's Boswell Field, Roanoke jumped out to a 7-6 first quarter lead, but Hobart bounced back with 5 goals in the second period to take an 11-9 lead at halftime. In the second half, the Maroons' defense stifled the high-octane Hobart attack and outscored the Statesmen 5-2 in the second half. With the game knotted at 13, head coach Paul Griffin ran a trick play to set up the winning goal. In the title game, John Sullivan made 18 saves. Over 3 games in the tournament, he stopped 43 shots and was named the tournament's most valuable player. 5 different players were named to the All-American squad. Roanoke completed that season with a 12-2 overall record, with the lone losses coming at the hands of Division I powers North Carolina and Towson.
Roanoke College. Timeless and true. Smart and solid. Practical and professional. Making discoveries about yesterday. creating visions for tomorrow. Lifted by a winning college spirit. Forging lifetime friendships with professors who prepare you for a place at the head of an operating table or another bright future. Roanoke College. Classic for tomorrow.
Don't settle for bar food at a sports bar. Watch the game on a big screen and eat great food at a sports cafe. All Sports Cafe with 30 screens of sports and the best food around. Say no to bar food and yes to great food at All Sports Cafe in Roanoke and Salem.
Be sure to catch Roanoke College sports on Valley Vision TV, Comcast Channel 7 in Roanoke, Salem, Botetourt, Lexington, and Blacksburg. Brought to you by Mac and Bob's, Main Street, Salem. For programming information or schedules, go to valleyvisiontv.com.
Mac and Bob's opened for business in 1980. Over the years, we've grown from 10 stools to a full-service restaurant that seats 330 people. Now we invite you to come try our new breakfast menu, featuring sweet potato pancakes, eggs Benedict, omelets made to order, stuffed French toast, homemade sausage and gravy biscuits, and much more. Open for breakfast Monday through Saturday at 8 a.m., Sunday brunch 10 a.m. till 2. See you for breakfast at Mac and Bob's in Salem.
Don't settle for bar food at a sports bar. Watch the game on a big screen and eat great food at a sports cafe. All Sports Cafe with 30 screens of sports and the best food around. Say no to bar food and yes to great food at All Sports Cafe in Roanoke and Salem.
Welcome back, and here are your post-game stats from the Roanoke College women's lacrosse team playing Guilford College. Roanoke wins 18-13. Guilford goals for 4 from Lily Colley, 4 from Summer Frazier. Elena Garcia scored 3. Eleonora Keene 1, and Becca Colley 1. Assists also from Lily Colley, who had 5, and Alina Garcia 1. Roanoke College goals of the 18. Everts had 6. Allison Bonanno had 5. Kathleen Wager had a hat trick at 3. Jamie Golden 2. Elizabeth Hartgee with 1, and Morgan Conroy with 1. Assists. Allison Bonanno had 5 assists to accompany her 5 goals today. Jamie Golden 2. Elizabeth Norwich 2. Kathleen Wager 2. And Elizabeth Hartgee 1. Now, TJ, tell me about the stats from this afternoon's game.
Well, Marshall, both teams on a roll, but theme seemed to be Guilford was on the first half with Roanoke coming back in the second half. And you can look at the stats and see clearly, I mean, that was definitely the case with shots on goal. Guilford with 14 outshooting Roanoke College in the first half. But in the second half, Roanoke had 21 shots versus Guilford's 11. That's the big difference in the score right there. Shots on goal, really important aspect of the game. Ground balls, each team got 25 for the game. Draw controls, I mean, Guilford outdid Roanoke with 17 out of 15. I mean, they did have 2 more in the first half, but Roanoke came back and tied with 10 each in the second half. Clears, I mean, that's huge. I mean, Roanoke usually has these really great, efficient clears. They missed 8 of them today, and Guilford only missed 5. They did make up for that with turnovers. Guilford having 26, Roanoke only having 21. Both goalies played really well. Guilford Metler had 13 saves when Curtin had 8 saves today. And free positions, another big aspect. Roanoke missed 4 out of their 6 free positions, only scoring 2 out of 6. And Guilford really capitalizing on it with 2 out of 3. And that is the post-game stats. We'll be right back with Mary Schwartz, the head coach for the Roanoke Maroons. And thank you, Marshall, for being on today.
Thank you for having me.
All right, we'll be right back. And we're back with head coach Mary Schwartz of the Roanoke Maroons. Great game today against the Guilford Quakers. How does it feel to beat a team that was previously undefeated in the ODAC with 3 wins and 0 losses?
It was a good win. I knew that it was going to be a hard-fought game out there. Guilford's that type of team that they're coming off a couple of big wins. They're having a lot of success this year, and I knew it was going to be 60 minutes. So I was just glad to come away with the win.
So it seemed like it was a rough start for you in the first half, but in the second half, you guys were rolling. I mean, scoring all sorts of goals. What changed in the second half?
Well, I know the first half we struggled with the draw controls. The one girl, their leading drawer, number 21, when coming into the game, had 69 draw controls herself. And she, that was one of the things we've been working on these past couple of days, and I knew that was where the momentum was going to fall. And it was just, we came out hard, but we started to turn the ball over, and there was a point there, I think we did about like 10 full field sprints when we were turning over the ball, and it was just a sloppy first half. But nothing to take away from Guilford. Guilford played really well.
Well, definitely. Roanoke Lacrosse is usually, you guys dominate on those draw controls.
That's right.
And you put Harchie in, and she did really well in the second half. That was a good decision.
Yeah, she turned over to me. She's like, Coach, I figured it out. And so from then on, we just had her take the draw.
Well, yeah, whatever works. So you mentioned earlier that you switched up the attack a little bit. What exactly did you do? Because it really seemed to work with Everett scoring 6 goals, double hat trick, and Banana with 5.
We were trying to slow down the attack and let them freelance a little bit, but the style of defense that Guilford threw at us just wasn't allowing us, and we were forcing passes and we weren't getting good shots on the goal. So what we did, we kind of opened up the middle and just let 3 of our top players work together, and that's when they scored. I think it was 5 or 6 goals right in a row. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was a great game. It's fun to watch. Well, thank you for talking to me, Mary. Great game against the Quakers, 18-13, and good luck against Randolph.
Okay, thank you.
All right.